My name's Tim, and let's build a web app. After we log in, we're taken to our profile. Tap Control to enter edit mode. We should always edit things in the development environment, so let's go there. Note that the web address has the dev prefix. You can prefix dev to any path to enter the development environment. Now let's scroll down and create a new project. We'll call it Simple Site and click Create New. Click Edit, click the blue upload icon, select our logo, and click Finish Editing. Let's go ahead and save and deploy all changes using the part controls in the bottom left. Projects can point to any page, but to make things easy, by default, projects point to a web address within our user directory. You can enter any path within your directory to create a new app. So let's click the logo to open the page for this project. We'll create a new app called Simple Site. Let's use Loggur's controls, and let's create a new layout list called Simple Layouts. Create a new layout and create another layout. Note that selecting a layout changes the web address. This is handled for you by the navigation part included with Loggur, which allows you to create and modify your web app structure in seconds with little to no effort. You can double-click a navigation item to change its properties. If an item's name is index, or if it matches its parent navigation's name, the item name will be omitted from the web address. Let's create another layer of navigation to be at the top of our index layout. So we search for the navigation part, select it, and click the Create Instance icon. Now let's model the navigation style after Loggur's. Loggur uses a part that contains only CSS for this, so let's add it by opening our part controls, clicking the search icon, searching for the part's name, which is Simple Site CSS, select it, and add it. If we check out the CSS for this part, we see styles for parts tag top navigation, and if we look at the other section, we see styles for parts tag left navigation. So now let's rename our navigation instance and add our top navigation tag. After we click the Run button, we see the new style in action. Let's add some navigation items by clicking the Add icon. Create a new one called Home and another one called Blog. The first item shows an image instead of its name, so to change that image, we double-click and select our logo. Now let's create our blog. Add another layer of navigation, name it, add the left navigation tag, and run it to see our changes real quick. It looks good, but let's add a little color to it. There are a few special keywords you can use to target your part when writing CSS. Part ID, part class, and instance class surrounded by underscores. In this case, let's use instance class and give its items and its contents a background color. Now we add some blog entries. There's a part for creating text using Markdown, so let's search for it and create an instance. Save and deploy all changes, and last but not least, we need to create a page that loads all the parts we just made. We need to deselect the index navigation item so our web address is back to the root path. Let's call our new page Simple Site. By default, the page will only include parts currently in use, but since the app is pretty small, let's include everything. Save the page, deploy the page, and let's look at it in the production environment. There you have it, the start of a real-time web app in only a few minutes.